Oof, that was terrible. Just gonna face it that I can't have good hair here. I don't think anybody can. I don't know if this is gonna work since I'm outside and it's raining. But I'll show you guys this. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful palm trees. You get into my rental car. Mm. There was a motherfucking alligator in this pond yesterday. A motherfucking alligator. I mean, I shouldn't be that surprised. It is Florida, after all. Oh, God. Freaking rain over here. Excuse me. It's freezing. Not freezing. It's raining. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, I look like a mess, though. I'm a little sunburned. Look at that fat. I don't know if anybody's even going to come in here. What up, BTS? What up, dog? I'm taking a ride, so I figured my husband's sick because only he would come on a fucking vacation and get sick. He thinks he has COVID. I'm like, Chris, you don't have COVID because he's got a he got the fucking what do you call it? The shot. Hold on, let me turn my Bluetooth off. All right, that should be a little better. What up? I'm gonna take a ride to go get a vape thing because I need one for. Hey, NYC Urbanista, my buddy, my girl. How is everybody? Yeah, man. He's like, I have COVID. I'm like, dude, you have the vaccination. You don't have COVID, but he is sick. He's been coughing, sneezing. He's got a cold. He's got a fucking cold. What up, Beefergs? Hey, Cam. Um, so I figured I'll come out. I have to go take a ride, so I figured I'll go live for a couple minutes, see what's up, show you guys that it's fucking raining. It's been raining the whole time, the whole day. I mean, we didn't even get to go in the pool. I'm gonna turn the camera off for a minute just so I can drive. I'm going to the gas station. Can't wait to catch up soon. I know, and NYC. I hope everything's going good. I'm down south. I'm in Florida. Yeah, Bodie, he'll be fine. He's just got a man cold. You know, it's crazy because I had a sore throat the other day when we were, I think the day we got here, and I didn't feel so great. And then, I don't know, I don't get sick that much, so it went away. He'll be fine. He'll live. He was coughing. I thought it was allergies, so I gave him one of my allergy pills because we went to Universal yesterday, and he was still sneezing and coughing. So I'm like, dude, I think you're sick, bro. I think you got a cold. He's like, I got COVID. I'm like, you have the fucking shot, dude. You don't have COVID. Stop it already. Stop it already. Hey, Alicia. I'm just driving in my little rental car here. This thing's cool. It's a Malibu. I haven't driven like a regular car in years, so I feel so weird. Here, you want to see it? With the big old sunroof. I'm just running up to the gas station because did I pass it? Yep. I got to turn around. I'm just going up to the gas station because I want to get a little vape thing so I could smoke a little. Because once you get in the airport, you can't smoke cigarettes, so I go in the bathroom and I vape. I just got like the little fucking cheesy one. I'll go to the other gas station. I need to take a ride. I can't sit in the fucking hotel room. I'm such a baby. All right, let me turn this fucking camera off for a second. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go there, get my little vape thing because we're leaving tomorrow morning. Thank God, thank God. You know, you just like had enough. You're like, okay, I'm ready to go home. It was nice to be away, you know, but then you just get to a point where you're like, okay, time to go home. Time to go home. Oh, I'm going to the. Oh wait, what gas station is this? Maybe I'll go to this one. Wait, is this the one with the Dunkin' Donuts? I don't know. They got some bomb ass gas stations around here. I'll tell you that much. Fucking gas stations in New York suck. This gas station, like every gas station, everything around here is fucking brand new, dude. It's crazy. Everything looks brand new, dude. I gotta show you guys the ice rink. We had the best trip, like, so far. My son got to meet Pat Maroon, who's a uh plays for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We got to go to Game 7, which the Islanders lost, but it was still so worth it. All I know is the Islanders better step their fucking game up next year because they like, dude, they put on the sickest pregame show I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was seriously ridiculous. They had like all these crazy graphics. They have this thing in the stadium that shoots lightning out. It's crazy. So we got to go there. Then we went to Universal yesterday. We went on the ET ride like freaking, I don't even know how many times. My son was like, "Can we go on again? Can we go on again?" Like, we just did Universal. We did the regular, um, regular Universal. We didn't go to God, my fucking foundation looks crazy right now on this thing. What's going on here? It looks like it matches in person, maybe because it has SPF in it. What the fuck's on my face? Ooh. What is that? I can't get it off. Whatever. There's a glitter on my. I'm like a mess right now. It's raining. You can't have good hair. Look at this. Look at it. What the fuck is going on there? So, yeah, it's been pretty good. I loved Universal when my son was just his age. It was so good. We had a great day. Like, we had so much fun. So, thanks, November Rain. You're so kind. Let me take these things out because I'm screaming. Um, but yeah, it was a great vacation so far. My son, this is great. I didn't know this now. So in other tournaments that we've been to, when we bring home the championship, like sometimes what they do sometimes is they divide it up. So like there's like single A, double A. Well, this was the nationals, so it's like a big deal. There's a lot of teams here. We came down here. We won the first place championship for the division, for the AAA division, which is like the highest you could go. And it was the first time the coach brought one home in 20 years, over 20 years, since 99. So they did pretty good. He was happy. He was very happy. Get your tan on. Girl, I'm like, look at that. Look how red my chest is, which is so weird. I don't know why it's so red. It looks a lot more red on screen, I think, than it actually is. I got like little crazy tan lines going on. Ben, what up? You can't leave us this long again. I know, girl. It's been a long trip. I'm just like tired and ready to go home. I'm like, I'm over this shit, dude. Like it's been a long trip. It's been a really long trip. Um, what else was I gonna say? Hey, Jen B, how you doing, girl? Hold on, I'm gonna turn this camera off so you can read. I was just I was just days, but I was watching some clips and one specifically of Laura. Dude, does she fucking listen to herself talk? Like, I can't even wrap my head around some of the stupid shit this person says. She was like saying something about how she what the hell was she saying? Oh, how she doesn't throw some her CPS call in people's faces for the last 3 years. I'm like, first of all, didn't that happen last year? Or am I imagining things? Second of all, dude, that is all you do. I can't even tell you how many times I've heard Laura throw that shit in people's faces. I mean, like, I cannot even possibly count. It's not even humanly possible. It's all she has done. All she's done. Right, B-Frig. She blames everybody. And then she's like, it's other people bringing it up. No, I'm pretty sure it's you 99.9% of the time, you are the person bringing up your CPS call. Like, give me a break, man. I said if I flipped, I'd be honest about it. I'm not going to lie about it. What's that, Ben? I'm headed out to water my plants. Don't put me on the Bose speakers, girl. People will be like, who's this idiot? But I'm like, is she serious? Like, is she serious right now? She can't be serious. But no, she was dead serious. Oh, I hate when my husband leaves these things in here. Ugh, looks disgusting. Hey, Tara. I'm like, and then also the other thing is, there's one of the pro players. He's probably like, who's this asshole waving to me? The other thing is, why is she all over the place telling everybody how to act, what to do, what to get over, when to fucking get over it? I mean, to tell Patty Mouth, get over it. It happened 6 months ago. I just, dude, who are you to be telling anybody how to act, how to behave? It's like unbelievable. I just don't get it, dude. Stop telling people what to do. Well, don't watch this. Don't do this. Don't do that. How about mind your business and let people do what they want to do? It's just like unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey, more than enough. I don't buy your excuse about being blocked. I think you planned to relapse before that. What happened? Listen, Ben, if you relapsed, it happens. Just don't let it happen again. That's all. No big deal. Yeah, exactly, Narnie. Nobody's talking about her. That's what I kind of figured that. I was listening to this morning while I was getting dressed. What's the guy's name? Negs? Is it Negs? It showed up like in my thing, and because I have no idea what's going on, dude. I took a total break from YouTube, complete break. I haven't been on, haven't watched. The only thing I have been watching, which I suggest if you followed The Hills, on MTV, they have Whitney Port and her husband. They do reactions to all the episodes of The Hills, and it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Negs, that was it. Now I don't even know who the hell Negs is. Yes, I'm in Florida still. I know, Cece. I know. But like, she's just such an asshole, dude. It's just unbelievable. This guy Negs, I'm listening to her, and I'm like, why is she everywhere defending this guy? The pro team, they have the pro ice roller hockey team. This guy loves my son. I was at a tournament and he was like, yo, that's my boy number 10. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy talking about my son? And I find out he's one of the pros. And my son this morning, he got to go sit down on the bench with them and like hand their sticks to them and everything. He was so excited. He was just next to me. He was just in the car next to me. I waved to him and he probably was like, who is this fucking lady? Meanwhile, he has no idea that I'm Jesse's mom. So anyway, it's just like, I'm like, she's always telling people like what to do, where to go, what to watch, what not to watch, how to behave, how to react to things, how to act all the time. And it's like, dude, first of all, take your own advice. But second of all, I mean, if somebody has a problem with somebody on here and they want to go live about it and they want to bring up things from 10 years ago that the person did, why does that matter to her? It's just like, I don't understand it. Let people talk about what they want to talk about. Just like she does. Just like when she went after, what's that girl? The girl that was doing the Chris Watts thing that was like, all over Chris Watts recently. I can't even think of her name. That Kim girl, whatever her name is. Like, she inserted herself in that. And she does this only so that she could, because she's like a parasite, okay? Just like her buddies over there. They're just parasitic. and they attach themselves to any host that they can in an attempt to try to get subscribers. And she puts herself up on this importance, this pedestal of importance, where it's like, oh, why are you worried about if Steph or whoever is sending super chats to this guy next? Who gives a shit? Let them, if they want to spend all their money on a YouTuber, why is that your business? She's like, oh, I'll let you, I give you permission. Why would he even need your permission, Laura? Who are you? Permission to make money off of you. Okay, girl. Okay. Thank you, Blueberry Beret. You're very sweet. Hey, Jennifer Lynn. Jealous is right. She's not getting attention. Okay. And she's got to stop touting herself as like this big true crime person, because she's just not. Either is Marissa, either are any of them, except, John Gray Hughes. You guys know who I think the real true crimers are. She says that so she will get super chats. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. I got to look for my credit card. I might as well do something, make myself useful here. Dude, I just gotta say, man, the fucking ET ride is the best ride at Universal. Like, if you go in there, from the second you get in the building and you're in this like forest, like every detail of that ride is sick. They have cool rides now, but they're like the 3D movies and they're cool. Don't get me wrong. But like when you look at the ET ride and you look at all the detail and all the craftsmanship that went into making the ride, and that was my son's favorite ride. So that has to tell you something. Like all this computer generated stuff it's cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. But it's like almost like too much. You know what I'm saying? You're like crashing and flying into things, and then like Bumblebee's catching you, and Optimus Prime's like, good job. Like it's just like, whoa, chill out. Chill out. Dude, Narnie, Jaws is gone. Gone. I didn't know this. It's been gone for like years. I gotta say, the other cool part of Universal, which we didn't walk through too much because my son was like, my son's like such a weirdo for an 8-year-old. Like he's not into like, I don't know. He's not into any of this stuff. He didn't know any of the movies. He doesn't know any of the cartoon characters. Like, so he didn't really care, but they had like this whole Harry Potter section. And I have to say that was awesome. The detail in the whole little town that they made, the Harry Potter town, was sick. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, I mean, it's awesome. Awesome. But we didn't go on the Harry Potter. They had some ride, but the thing was like 80 minutes. It was ridiculous. What I think is ridiculous. No, Ben, Jaws, I don't think they said only in Japan is the Jaws thing. So, yeah, the Harry Potter thing's awesome. I mean, I never really watched it, but like, I appreciate the detail of all the buildings. And I mean, they really went to town with this thing. And it's really cool just to walk through there. We didn't see, like, my husband and my son, they're like not into going into the little shops and everything. Like I wanted to go into all the little shops and just look around. It's so funny though, how like every ride you land in a gift shop, like on the way out, and then your kid's like, I want something. We got him a little ET thing. That was it. He loved the ET thing. That was the best. Explosion goes off. What's that, Narnie? Oh, the Jaws ride. Yeah, I cannot believe they took it out. I'm like, dude, like when you think of Universal Studios, you think of the Jaws ride. I cannot believe they took that out. That's like the one that like everybody wants to go to. It's insane. We didn't go to Disney or anything like that because we didn't have time. We were at the hockey tournament, majority of the time. And then we had one day in between, but we were like exhausted from the tournament. So we took one day, hung out at the pool, went to Universal yesterday. And then today we just kind of hung around again. My husband's sick, so he doesn't really, want it. I really, really, really wanted to go to Clearwater, but that didn't happen. But we'll probably come back next year. So it was awesome. It was a good trip. We'll I told my husband, I said next year we'll plan better. Like you kind of, everything we had like we suck at planning anyway, but we had like a half-ass plan. So next year we'll do better planning. There's like these psycho people that like, they have like, not, I don't want to call them psycho, but they're just like very organized, unlike myself. And they have like a whole plan, like they're like, okay, we're going to do this and that, we're not like that. We're kind of like fly by the seam of your pants type of people. So we're not very good at planning, but it was still great. I mean, we still had, Clearwater equals Scientologist. What? Oh, well, maybe I didn't want to go there. And I'm like a weirdo today running around the freaking hotel property collecting seeds from like all the cool palm trees and everything. So I could try to grow palm trees at home. Hope they let me take them on the plane. It was fun. It was a good trip. We had a great time so far. So far. We're going home tomorrow. I'm ready to go home though. I'm like, I want to see my dog. Like, I just want to be in my house. I want to sleep in my bed. This bed at the hotel sucks ass. It's like, I woke up this morning, my right hip is killing me. I don't know if I slept on it weird, but it hurts really bad. I can barely walk. And, oh, is it really Beefers? I always thought it was in California. That's so weird. But, like, oh my God, it was it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yes, Narnie. I'm like, what the hell? Why? I read an article before because I was listening to John and somebody had mentioned that. And I was like, what? So I mean, I couldn't listen to John's whole life. I heard I was accidentally timing people out. My apologies. I was like listening while I was outside. And when it came back in, I was smoking a cigarette. And when it came back in, I didn't realize I still had it on. We were watching a game. And I didn't realize it. I guess I was accidentally timing people out. I didn't even realize it. So my apologies to anybody that I timed out by accident. Sorry. California is gold based. What is that? For like Scientologists? Is that why Hulk Hogan lives there? Hulk Hogan lives in Clearwater. But anyway, yeah. Like, so I wasn't really paying attention to YouTube for the last like week. And just this morning when I got on, I heard these lives with this guy Negs, and I'm just like, I don't understand why Laura's even gotten herself involved, but like it really bothers me that she tells people to get over things. Okay, Potty Mouth Mama is never going to get over what happened to her children. I'll tell you right now. I had this. I mean, I've told you guys this before. Something very similar happened in my family, okay, to somebody I love in my family. And I'm not over it. 15 years later, I'm not over it, dude. And I don't think I'll ever get over it. It fucking destroyed my entire family, dude. It fucking changed my entire life. It changed my relationships with every single person in my family. I'm never going to get over that, ever. So to tell a mother whose children were victimized by the father of them to get over something is absurd. Just fucking ridiculous. And it really goes to show me that she's never really been affected by anything. That when people call her a narcissist and a psychopath, they're probably right on target with that, because normal people can't just get over things like that. Now, she prides herself on being able to get over things and move on, and that she doesn't care about people. But she doesn't realize that every time she says something like that, she's further confirming that she's either a narcissist or a psychopath and has no real empathy or feelings for other humans. Okay, and to sit there saying, I want to see autopsy pictures of a child that was murdered. There's something wrong with you, dude. There's something seriously wrong with you. Hey, Lacey, I've been in Florida. I'm still in Florida. I'm coming home tomorrow. Thank God. I'm ready. It's been raining so much here, dude. It rained every day except one since we've been here. Most days it was like, maybe an hour, but today's like straight been raining since, I don't know, 12. So I'm leaning towards psychopath. She's like, oh, I want to see autopsy. Dude, I will tell you right now, I looked at Travis Alexander's autopsy photos and I will be okay. I'll put it like this. I will be okay if I never see another autopsy photo for the rest of my life. Why the fuck you enjoy looking at autopsy photos? I don't know, but I don't. No, especially of a child. But this is coming from the same person who, if you go on her, I think it's her, I don't know if it's a true crime page or whatever. She had a thumbnail of John Benet Ramsey laying on the floor dead. So, I mean, which I don't even want to see that, dude. I don't ever want to see that. I don't need to see it. I don't need to see John Benet on a floor dead to know the details of the story. I don't actually need the visual. Thanks, but no thanks. Jennifer G, where's that? I heard it was really, really hot in New York this week, so I could swear she was on panel with doing a BS. No, she has no empathy. Zero. Zero. Zero empathy, dude. She is sick in the head. She's like, oh, I want to see autopsy photos. Okay, dude, you're cool. You're cool, man. Now she'll be live later and be like, oh, you're on vacation. Why do you give a shit about me? Because there's nothing to do, dude. I'm sitting around doing nothing. We're going home. Hold on. She put a link in here, chat of a kid who killed himself live. Yeah, I remember that in her chat. Yes, Narnie, yeah. And everybody was like really pissed off about it. And she was like, I like watching stuff like that. She's such a douche. Like, she just, it's, good Lord. Good Lord. Morbid isn't even the word, mellow one. I don't even know what it is. Like, it's like, yeah, that's morbid, but that's beyond morbid, honestly. It's just gross. I think she likes to shock people. You know what I'm saying? Like, she likes to say stupid shit. I think she actually enjoys saying stupid shit so that, you know. Yeah, she did. She said she watched it many, 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 many times. Many, many, many times. She was saying MRB and Starlight made up. Is that true, guys? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't been paying attention. So if that's the case, that's great. I'm all for people resolving their issues. Yeah, I'm good on 115 degrees. I will bet my house. That's how sure I am. Yeah, no, there's no way she has a degree. There's no way. No way. Aren't you supposed to not speak about those two? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, also another thing I wanted to clear up because I did happen. This was so weird the other night. I was driving to go get food and I just happened to turn on YouTube and Science Girl was live and she's saying something like that. She thought I was mad at her. Just want to like clear this up. I wasn't mad at anybody that night. I was a little frustrated, just and not in a way where I was like angry with anybody. I was frustrated that night with the conversation, I think. Not because anybody did anything wrong, just because, I guess I have to kind of remember sometimes that like not everybody's gone through grief of a family member that is close to you. And like you don't understand what it does to you if you haven't been through it, and I have to kind of remember that, and be aware of that because while, Marianne was in the chat saying that this has nothing to do with grief, what was going on. I don't want to rehash out all the stuff that happened between her and Mommy Ramblings. My whole point is just saying this, that I wasn't mad at anybody. I was just getting frustrated with the conversation because she was saying that it had nothing to do with grief. And, you know, grief a year later, 2 years later, like, I think I was more fucked up a year after my mom died than I was 2 weeks after she died or a month after she died, because the more time that goes by, what happens is, you start to like really relive everything, and go back and, try to think about like what happened. I mean, I was also dealing with some family issues, so that was contributing to things being a little bit worse for me. But also, people kind of forget that you're grieving a year later, you know. And then if it's not a close relative to them, then they kind of move on. You watching everybody else kind of moving on with their lives. Well, you're still kind of stuck in this hell of grief, and it goes on for years, dude. Like, so I was getting a little frustrated, yes, with Steph saying that it's been a year, dude. That doesn't, to me, that don't mean shit. A year is still like a day in Greece. You know what I'm saying? You're still in a really bad fucking headspace a year later. So, especially when it's somebody close to you, a child, a mother, a sibling, it doesn't matter. You're never going to get over it in a year. It just doesn't happen like that. And the whole point I was trying to make was that anything associated with, or that happened rather, at that time when Mommy Ramblings lost her son, is going to stick out in her head, especially now we went through. So now, I don't think for a second, I just want to make this, that Marianne would ever do. Did readings of the, uh, God, why do I, you know, paper, that 2,000-page document that they came out with. Hold on. Oh, shit. I'm not even going to be able to plug my phone in because it's going to connect it to the car. Those luxury elevators don't have Wi-Fi. I guess not, right? I feel embarrassed to say I still grieve over my dog 14 years later. I know he wasn't a parent or a kid, but it's like a kid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the whole point I was trying to make was that grief can really fuck your head up, like, about things. And I could hear it in her voice, like when she even just talks about anything. You could hear that she's kind of, I don't want to say rambly, but she kind of is sometimes, Mommy Ramblings. Like, she's kind of all over the place. You could just tell. You could just tell. She's not the same person she was. I'm cutting out. Sorry. I don't know what to do about that. I'm in a gas station parking lot. Okay. I'm back. I don't know what just happened. I'm on my internet Wi-Fi. Ooh, Florida State Trooper. They got weird uniforms. It's like a brown uniform. It's very fresh to her. But I wasn't, my whole point in just saying this all was that I wasn't mad at anybody. First of all, I was never even slightly upset with Alicia. I would never, and like, if I had an issue with her, I would have told her, but I don't, I didn't have any issues with her at all. And I really wasn't mad at anybody. I just got like frustrated in the conversation that night, but not mad I don't take this shit that seriously. I'm not going to carry anything with me, unless you did something directly to me. I'm not going to carry it with me. Like, that's just not who I am in general. I don't really get upset over other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Or an argument that you have, not even an argument, a conversation. I'm not going to carry it with me for days. Like, I might get mad or upset in the moment and then I'll just move on. Like, nothing here is that important that I'm going to, be upset for months, weeks, days, whatever. I'm not like that. So, no, Alicia, I really wasn't. And then also, I think you were confusing some of the days because, like, I wasn't there when the whole Robbie thing happened. So I was on your panel the night when I think it was me, you, Steph, and I'm trying to think of who else was even on panel that night. I don't even remember. But it wasn't, no, nobody should be telling anybody how to grieve or how long, or when they should get over anything around here, because it's just everybody processes things differently, especially Laura, because we all know she has no fucking empathy or feelings, for people. So she's the last person who should be telling people how to deal with things. Because as we could see, she doesn't deal with anything properly. It's hard trying to deal with two people fighting and not listening or allowing each other a chance to speak. Yeah. Yeah. We're not supposed to bury our children. It messes with your mind and heart big time when it happens. Yes. And B Fergs is speaking from experience. Like, I talk to B Fergs all the time. She lost her son. And I know that she's going through, I know that there's certain times of the year where she's going through it, and she knows that for me, with my mom, that there's certain times of the year, like coming up in July, is my mom's birthday. And it's just a hard time for me, like, to get through these things. And, unless you've been through it, and that's the thing that I have to try to remember is unless you've been through it yourself and dealt with it, it's kind of, it's hard to understand what it does to your head and how it affects you. So it's the other thing that I got to try to remember is to be patient. Uh, Good luck, Moxie. Have fun. If I get fired for not having empathy, I'm not telling all. Yeah, I know. Mellow one. That's funny because I told her when that happened, I was like, yeah, you probably shouldn't tell everybody that. She didn't care. She don't care. She don't think like, the rest of us. That's why I get to the point with her that I think she just like enjoys the controversy that she causes. Because at this point in time, she has to know that certain things that she says is going to cause be like, what? Like, but she doesn't seem to get it yet, you know? I mean, I told her too, so that's why I feel she has to enjoy it. When she told me that she got fired for not having empathy, I was like, yeah, you should probably not tell anybody that ever. You probably shouldn't tell anybody that, let alone people on YouTube. Because, like these people already call you a psychopath and a narcissist. Why would you tell them that you got fired for not having empathy? That proves that you're a fucking narcissist. But again, she doesn't care. Doesn't care. All right, I'm gonna go in the store, so just bear with me for a second here because I've been sitting in the parking lot for like 20 minutes. Ooh, it's loud out here. Hold on. She's afraid that MGL is starting to gain other communities' attention. Yeah, well, that's the whole thing, Life Rewinded. She's like sitting there defending her. I'm like, give me a break, Laura. If this was a month ago, you would be right over there calling her an asshole. Let's be real. Like, you have no more. The old neighbor lost their son the day before Father's Day. Oh, God. ATV, she's still grieving. No, wild one. You never get over it. It's If life was only that simple, you know what I'm saying? It's just not. It's just not that simple. Hold on, I'm grabbing this. I don't know. These sodas look really good right now. Life reminded. That's funny. Oh my God, what the hell's going on here? Their Dr. Pepper is like exploding. What the fuck? Something's wrong here. Oh my God, that does not look right. Okay. I agree. You never get over it. No, you never do. Wonder if MGL got a cease and desist letter about Summer Will's case. She should have. No, she's probably. I don't know what she does. I don't watch her. I can't. I can't take that woman's voice. Yeah, mellow one. Exactly. She's just. Lord does this all the time. She didn't know who Marissa was and got herself involved in like our issues with her. And she's just doing it again because she just wants to introduce herself into new communities so that people will talk about her. You know, that's all she's doing. We all know that. Like, she just wants to get her name out there. She doesn't care what the cause is or how stupid she's making herself look. She's like, let me just get my name out there in any way I can. My son wants Starburst. They don't have them. Shit. Wow. They don't have the mini Starbursts? That sucks. Hold on. He's gonna be like, Mom! Maybe they have a little pack. There they are. The mini Starbursts are better than the big ones. No one is watching her anymore. Nobody cares about her surgery. Nobody cares. Like, not even slightly. Hold on, I gotta find the vape things.
How are you? You're fine.
Good. Do you guys have like the vape, like the views? I think it is. Like the pen, the actual, not the pen, like
Yes.
the thing that
The
you need.
thing?
Yeah. Can I have that? And then, does that come with the juice?
No, I think this is just the pen,
Okay.
and then we have the views here.
Okay. Shoot, I don't know. I gotta.
We got menthol. We have
Oh, they have menthol here.
tobacco, the Virginia
What?
original, and then we have the golden tobacco.
I think it's the original. The
Brown
highest.
box.
Hmm.
Brown box.
Yeah, I think so. Is it Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
this is rich.
Yeah, Rich. I think that's it. You know what? I have one in my car. Can I just go look and see what it is? The name of the cartridge. All right. I'm just gonna leave this here. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
That's Jewel. Yeah, I want the views. Oh, hold on a second. I can't remember the name of this stupid shit that you put in it. One of them tastes like antifreeze, and I don't like it. Hold on a second. Here it is. All right. Rich tobacco with a thought. Okay. Yeah, the golden. Good thing. Good thing I left because the other one tastes like antifreeze. Okay. Yeah, it's the rich
okay.
with the.
5.0.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Two of them.
Hmm.
Two of them.
Just yeah, whatever comes in it.
It is 1922.
All right.
This right here.
That's for everything.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's cheap.
These are 99.
Wow.
99 cents.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I live in New York. Everything's expensive there, so
Are you here visiting?
yeah, we're here for there's a hockey tournament.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is it done tomorrow, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
We were done last week. We just stayed for vacation, so
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
all right.
All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks. All right. Oh, the sun's out a little bit, but it's still raining. Call it suicide. What are you guys talking about? Oh, thank God. I needed this thing. Mine broke. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't use the vape that much, but I use it when I go on trips because you get stuck in places where you can't smoke. So I do vape. I vaped in the plane bathroom too the other day. Okay, I'm a rebel. What do you want from me? You can't smell it. Like, it doesn't have a scent, the one that I have. So I was like dying. I'm like, I need a cigarette. Because you got to go to the airport. I don't know. I don't know about here, but in New York, you have to be there 2 hours prior. And we flew out of LaGuardia. I've never been to LaGuardia Airport in my life. And we flew out there for the first time. And it was a nightmare. That's why I don't go to LaGuardia. My parents always hated LaGuardia, and I didn't know why. Now I know why. It was a fucking nightmare. Oh, I felt bad. So we flew out of LaGuardia in the morning. There's an airport called MacArthur that's closer to where we live, like way closer. It's actually in the town that I grew up in. But they didn't have. Now, from what I knew, they didn't have any direct flights, but they did. One airline called Frontier, I think it was. Dude, these people that flew out, like almost half our team was on this plane. They flew out of MacArthur, and then when they got down here, which was at night, we were already here. There was like these really bad storms, and the plane got diverted. They circled for like an hour, just flying in circles, and then they diverted the flight to Orlando. So they had to land in Orlando and then take off again and fly back to Tampa. I would have killed somebody. I wouldn't have gotten back on the plane. I would have been like, yeah, I'm going to go on the Greyhound bus and I'll meet you back in New York. Like, I'm terrified as it is to fly. So we had a little bit of turbulence and I was like, shitting myself. I hate flying. I hate it. Yeah, you want to, yeah, exactly. I mean, this ain't a bad trip. It's only 3 hours, but yeah, I think it's 3 hours. It's like a little under 3 hours from New York. I always thought Tampa was like on the like northern west coast of Florida, but it's really more central Florida. Why is Capone in here? Good fucking God, Capone. Could you just like not? He always leaves one fucking comment and then runs away. Nobody cares what you have to say. Oh, really, crazy mama of three? I'll tell you, I'm not going to say what town I'm in right now, but I'm not in Tampa. I'm a little outside of Tampa, like about a half. Capone, you're his little keyword, little wing bitch. We sauce bitch. Oh, shit. What is he even saying? I missed it. He came all the way in here to say something and I didn't even see it. That's cool. What a douche. What a douche. What a douche. Weak sauce, bitch. I got it. I think we need a shirt with that. I think we need a shirt with weak sauce, bitch. Weak sauce, bitch. Oh, okay. Crazy mom of three. I might be north. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. I keep forgetting. I keep getting confused. I'll tell you. I have your email. I'll tell you what town I was in. Such a tool. Seriously. He's taking screenshots back to his master. No, he's probably screen recording me. Laura, Capone, make sure when you go back, tell Laura she's a. Never mind. I want to try to get monetized again. Tell her she's a something that would kill my monetization. Laura Lee, we're done. We're going home. We're almost home. Well, not now. I mean, we're pretty much done. Purple Rain, you were born in Orlando? I didn't know that. Dude, I didn't realize how much of Florida was like swamps. Like, I was watching this thing one day. I think it just like popped up in my suggested, but like it says Florida is going to be underwater in like the year 20 whatever, 50, 60. Like, and I'm like how could a whole, that whole big thing, but when you look on a map, like there's a lot of water in Florida, like actually on the midland, I guess you could say. Purple Mafia. She wishes, dude. Laura and that whole mafia boss nonsense. Laura, you aren't even smart enough to be like a friggin' foot soldier for the mafia. You have too big of a mouth. Here, you guys want to see some palm trees? Hold on. I don't know if I get very excited over palm trees. Look, they're so cool. We're not at like a big resort. We're just at like a little hotel. But it's really cute. Look how they have it. With all the little palm trees everywhere. There's lizards everywhere. Little baby lizards. I'll see if we can find one. They're like everywhere. The first day we got here, oh my god, there were so many. They might be hiding because it's raining. I don't know. They haven't seen. It seems like when it rains, there's not as many out, but they're still around. They're just not as many. Hmm. I don't see any lizards. They really like to stick. Oh, there's one. Oh my god, that's the same one that was. Look, you see him? Hey, little buddy. Do you guys see him? I hope you see him. He just went between the bricks. He's so cute. He's like, don't come any closer. I'd rather a lizard any day over a bug. They eat bugs too, so that makes them even cooler. Let's go walk over by the pond. My phone's gonna die in like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and then I'm gonna have to go back upstairs. My husband probably thinks I like ran away. Let's see. Let's see if there's any alligators. No, I think the other day they had that little fountain thing off, and I think that's why the alligator was out. I think he don't like that thing. My son, my son never saw an alligator. He don't know shit about alligators. So we were sitting over here by the pool, and all of a sudden, our friend starts running, and we're like, "What the hell's going on?" And he's like, "Jesse ran towards the alligator because he saw it." They're like, "No!" Hold on. Here's a little pool. I don't know if you guys could see the little pool. It's over there. It's little, but it was nice. I was in the pool all day yesterday with Jesse. It's like so nice because like on Long Island, unless you have a heated pool, you can't have like the pool never gets that warm. You're like always freezing. Maybe by like August it'll get, uh sort of cold. But dude, I saw the biggest grasshopper of my life the other day. I mean, this thing was like on the building in the corner over there and it was like this big. Oh, I was like, yep, nope, nope. Me and my husband were talking about maybe like moving to Florida. As soon as I saw that thing, I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. We ain't moving to Florida. This is what I like. Like, look at like all the palm trees. Like, it looks like a rainforest in there. It's so cool. And then they're building a new hotel right there. And we got a beautiful view of the construction site. And then all right, hold on. I'll look you guys over here. I can see you chasing lizards. I like the lizards. They're cute. Mm. They just scare the shit out of you while you're walking. Like all of a sudden you're walking and one will be like, but they jump. They're cool. They're all over everything. I'm like afraid to walk in these like wood chips, which by the way, I have not seen wood chips like this since like the 80s. Like those big wood chips. My parents used to have them. I guess that was like the thing to do before they made mulch. I don't know. You ever go to catch a lizard? Yes, mellow one. That's what I heard. Their tails just like detach. Ew. Look at the fucking size. All right, this ice rink. I was so confused because when we got here, it was called ice rink, and I'm like, we're playing roller hockey though. So like that whole gray building back there. I don't know if you guys could see it. Hold on. Oh, my big head. That whole gray building back there is the ice rink. It's huge. I think there's 6 rinks. They melted down all the ice rinks and then put um, roller hockey tiles down. So I was like, I was so confused because when we were coming here, I was like, how did they why is this place called Ice Rink? And I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, maybe they have a roller rink in the back or something. No, and it's like brand new. They have a bar up there. So it was really nice. It was fun. Guinea thing. The wood chips. Yeah, we used to have those wood chips. You were seriously down the road from me. Debbie, you know where I am? Uh-oh. No. Yeah, this area is really nice. I told my husband, I said, if we ever move to Florida, I want to live around here. Everything's brand new. I drove the other day. They had like this beautiful shopping center with like palm trees. Like, it's just like so nice. I just don't know if I could deal with this heat all the time. This is like, it's a little too hot for me. Like, and then the problem is like everything, it's so hot outside. And then everywhere you go is freezing, like freezing. So, and the bugs I can do without that. But you know what's weird at night? Like in New York, there's a lot of bugs, dude. Around here, I haven't noticed like a lot of mosquitoes or anything. Maybe that's why they have that fountain thing over there to like keep the water circulating. I don't know. But I mean, it's a beautiful area. It is. Beautiful, beautiful area. We're not, Life Rewind, yeah, we're not in Orlando. We're like up by Tampa. We're not in Tampa. And then when we were in Tampa, like in the actual city, it's really nice there too. It's beautiful. You're close to two good shopping malls. Debbie, that's what I was told. I think I drove into one the other day. I was like, oh, I wanted to go shopping so bad. All right, I gotta turn this off. After it reads, the bugs get so bad. I'm sure. Not over here. I mean, where we are, there's not that many bugs, but I'm sure there's a lot. I'm sure if they didn't have like 9 billion lizards, it would probably be a lot worse. I hope everybody here has remote start. That's all I know. Because it's fucking hot. Is there a Louis Vuitton? Oh, I have no idea, Gen B. No idea. I can't afford that, so I wouldn't be. I did see, I think like Prada maybe, or was that in Orlando? No, that was in Orlando. There was an outlet with a Prada store, which I would have liked to just go look at. Yeah, Crazy Bobber 3. We actually went to the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the uh, Islanders the other night. Cost us like $1,500 for tickets, but near the International Mall by the airport. West Shore area is beautiful. I don't know where that is. I didn't realize how many towns in Florida I knew. Like, I was like, wow, I'm pretty impressed with my knowledge, even though I don't, barely come here. It is nice though. It's beautiful down here. Dude, the Target is beautiful. Like, we went to Target the other night. I always have to visit a Target everywhere I go. And they had really nice, you know, it's just nice, huge. We don't have that in New York. We have Targets, but like they're they're smaller. I have a mini Target by my house. It's so weird. I hear you, November rain. I can't deal with this heat all the time. Like, I think I'd lose my mind. I like being outside. I was talking to my cousin. Um, oh yeah, there's tons of lizards right here. I was talking to my cousin the other day, and she lives down here, and I was so happy I got to see her because I haven't seen her in 2017. I think was the last time. I talk to her all the time, but she I haven't seen her since she came up to New York back like a year after my mom died during that year. So I haven't seen her since then. And what do you call it? She said that like during the day, like nobody's outside. And I'm like, that's so weird because like in New York, everybody's outside. Like we love the nice weather. When there's like, yeah, I guess because like if you're used to it, it's so hot down here. you're like, whatever. Like, but for us, it's like we only get nice weather like this for a couple of, months out of the year. So like when it's nice out, we're outside. We're fucking enjoying every second of it we can. So Florida in July, it's hot potato. Yeah, girl, it's hot. All right, I gotta end this because my phone's about to die and I gotta go inside. My husband's probably like, where the fuck is my wife? She left 40 an hour ago. Well, he probably sleeping because he's sick, but my son's probably losing his mind. And I promised I'd take him over to the hockey game. So, which I think starts in a half hour. So I will be home tomorrow. So try not to kill each other. And I will see you guys sometime. Well, next week I'll be back to like normal, whatever. My husband's going back to work. He's been home for like 2 months, so um, I'll be around probably more often. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you guys sometime this week. Peace out. How come this won't let me end it? All right.